While I'm down the weirdos end of the apiary, I just thought I'd do a little video clip of something I'm going to do with this thing. This is my Warre hive, and this box here is a brood box. This box here is also a brood box, and here is a feeder which I'm going to take off, and this thing up here is what's called a quilt, which is something you put on in the winter to keep them warm and dry. Now, as we're in spring, don't need this, but the colony is expanding reasonably well, and I can see little girls with pollen all over them going in and out, so I suspect the colony's going quite well. I'm going to put another one of these on. The thing about the Warre is it's actually quite easy to see what's going on inside. This is the back of the hive, and I've cut 2 windows in this thing, and there we are. Here is all the comb that they've made, and you can see they've drawn it all out, and all down here, all along the bottom, all the way around this thing are loads of bees. This is the top one, and I'm just opening the bottom. Oh god! And the bottom one, well, is see if I can get the right way. Here we go. You can see there's quite a few bees in there. So these boxes are actually quite small, but I've got another box for it, which is here. I'll try and zoom back out again. There we are. And what you put with these things is just something like this. It's just a simple bar with well, some people, all they put is a lolly stick along here just to give them something to sort of start with. I cut out little shapes of foundation and wax them in there, and it just gives them something to start with. It just makes their life a little bit easier. So this is going to go on top. This is the top of the 2 brood boxes. You can see the frames here. You can also see proof, if proof were needed, that I'm an appalling beekeeper. Both here and here I forgot to actually put some frames in. However, particularly this side, they've decided they can't sit around and wait for me to sort myself out, so they've built it themselves, and they've done the same thing on the other side. So we now lift up their new extension, put it on top. I'll just back away so you can see it all. So now we've got 3 boxes. They've all got windows in, so I don't know, a couple of weeks time I'll come back and just see how they're getting on. Now this hive, like the top bar one over there, is, as both of you should remember by now, the hives that I don't take any honey from at all. Even if I wanted to, it's quite difficult, and I just let these bees get on with their lives. Just to show how eco-friendly the Warre is, this is the quilt that was on top of the hive, and it's so nice and warm up there. A little bird has decided to make a nest, and there's a lot of eggs there. Isn't that great? And moss and all sorts of stuff. So although I said I wasn't gonna I said I was going to take the quilt off, I'm not. I'm going to put it back up there again and let Mum come back to her birds. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that I can see. Yeah, isn't that good? Not being much of a eggologist, or whatever you call people who know what different eggs are, I was curious to know what bird would have laid them. So I had a look on the internet, and I found a page, and there's a link to it up in the top of the screen, and if you have a look at it, you can see that It could be a blue tit, a coal tit, a great tit, a long-tailed tit. They all look exactly the same. So I have no idea what they are, but it's very nice that they're there. And if you wondered how she got in through here. Perfect. Hope she's okay with it all.